Will former UFC featherweight champion Jose Aldo have a successful return to the UFC against Jonathan Martinez? See who fighters are picking in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick. Do you think he does it? Do you think he beats Jonathan Martinez?
I do. I do believe he's got it. He's still dangerous with regards to power, with regards to that output. I know he's a little bit older, but I still think he's got the minerals to be in the mix with these guys in the top 10. I do believe that, and it was a shame that he did retire when he did, but I'm glad to see him back.
I think Martinez is really good, man. I think that he's kind of a sleeper, and I think that he'll work his way up. But honestly, Aldo might be a really good test for him because he hasn't really fought someone with a ton of experience, and he kind of does what he does. And Martinez doesn't do the most complex of things in the world, but what he does works. And he does look like a dense guy, and he looks like he kicks and hits really hard. So, yeah, it'll be interesting, man. I think that Martinez is definitely one of the sleepers in the division that doesn't get enough credit for his skill. But, I mean, who cares about internet credit anyways? I obviously, the UFC sees something in him because they're giving him Aldo, so.
Would you give him the edge there, though, just based off the activity level? Or do you think Aldo, because he's Aldo? I mean, his last fight was Merab, right? Like, it's not a bad loss, so.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to guess, I'd guess on the young guy that's on his way and fighting a lot, working his way to the top, than a guy that's coming out of retirement.
Man, hopefully Aldo. But I like Jonathan Martinez too. He's a little young. He's a young cat, young dog. But I'm gonna go with Jose on that one.
I think Aldo's gonna win.
And I got a big portrait of Jose Aldo being painted for my gym. I'm a huge Aldo fan. You know, it's funny, on one side of my gym I have all the MMA fighters, and then on the other side I have a bunch of strikers. And Anderson Silva and Jose Aldo are the two MMA guys who made the cut. And then I got like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson and Buakaw on the other side. So I'm going to go with Aldo for that one.
Oh, man, this is one of my favorite guys to watch fight. Or two of my favorite guys, actually. I believe that Jonathan Martinez probably, if top two guys at Factory X, you know. And I obviously, I'm a big Aldo fan. So that one's kind of toss-up for me. If Jonathan goes in there head straight, weight's good, I think he can get it done.
Nothing but respect for Jose Aldo, man. I can't pick against it. I'm taking Jose Aldo in Brazil.
That's really interesting. I'm going Jose. I'm picking with my heart on this one. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's interesting. I mean, you know, that would be a really big win for Jonathan Martinez. And normally, you know, I feel like historically speaking, things don't favor the guy coming out of retirement to fight the young and up and coming guys. So I think, you know, on paper it's favoring Martinez, but I'm picking the King of Rio. I'm going with my heart on this one.
Man, Martinez is on one right now. He's doing really good. And we don't know about Jose Aldo, you know, like Jose Aldo's always a dog, you know, he's always a dog, but it seemed like against Peter Yan, Volkanovski, certain fighters where he kind of just it toned down, you know, and his fighting style has never changed. You know, he doesn't switch his stance, he doesn't go for takedowns, he doesn't, you know, it's just striking, you know. So I feel like if Martinez switches things up, switches his stance like he's been doing, he could really. I give it to Martinez. Let's just.
Oh man, I fucking hope Jose, man. But I think Martinez, man. I hope Jose, but I think Martinez.
I'm going with the GOAT. You know what I mean? I love Aldo, man. He's one of the best, you know, to do it. So that's what I'm going for.